Hey there, boys. We got the Revo Warden version 2 because it's Tanto. It's Tanto. It's assisted opening, by the way, because that's why it doesn't drop like this. There's your lockup, by the way. Nope, gotta load it back up with spring action. 9CR18 MOV blade steel, of course, stone washed. Right or left hand deep carry. And of course, we like to do a lot of budget knives on this channel. So here's your information. Yes, it's Coyote Brown. MSRP is $70. And I don't know what you're going to be into to buy one of these, because I know that White Mountain Knives also carries them. In fact, not that I'm doing a commercial for White Mountain Knives, but that, and because really they asked me to give information on their Revo website and also on BRS, Blade Runner Systems. But this is the Warden I bought from White Mountain Knives, and so this is the Warden as well, okay? Warden 2, because it's Tanto. And this cost me like $35. So I don't know what you're going to be paying in the regular marketplace when you get one, if you get one. But maybe you like the Tanto version. Maybe you like the Warden. I mean, I do. I like the design of it. I think it's a handy knife. It's fairly lightweight. It's not real big. But this one also has spring action, and it's instinctive, isn't it? It's getting to be a sickness. No, it's not a flipper, but it's got these ambidextrous blue studs on here. So maybe the Warden non-Tanto might be one that you're interested in. And by the way, here's their, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, info at Revo Knives, www.revoknives.com. So you can go Revo crazy, okay? And you know what? There are, and let me see if I can pull some. Nothing like sticking papers under the camera. There's other Revo knives. Of course, this is the Warden. This is the Warden version 2. And see, both of them were stickered at 70. So, I mean, maybe you'll buy the V2 at 35 too. I don't know. Some more information. You can look at things that they have on their website, fixed blades, etc. Of course, here's the BRS site and Revo models as well. Okay, the Revo Ness. I got to get that on my channel sometime. I had one in a knife sale recently, and I thought, you know what? That's not bad. That's not a real overly done knife. It's real simple, but it's a good size, and it's really an enchanting design, I thought. And I don't think it's assisted. And it comes in a carbon fiber, blue, whatever, too. So it's more expensive, but I thought it was really interesting. In any case, there's that. And I got some interesting little extras from the BRS, Blade Runner Systems, okay? So I'll be putting this stuff on my next giveaway. Stickers. You guys like stickers? And the flashlight, the patch, and I'll be coming up on 30,000 subscribers here, hopefully in the near future, hopefully. So this will be on that giveaway. There's going to be a lot on that giveaway. So if you guys quit slacking, get everybody signed up so I can get to 30 grand and put on the big dog giveaway, that'd be great. Check these out lengthwise. Let's see what we got here, because they're not real big knives, but they're kind of a real easy carry, inexpensive EDC. Yeah, I mean, you got, what, 3.15 inch there, and, you know, you're kicking three and a quarter. Yeah, but about 3.15 as far as cutting length. Overall, 7.5 at about 19 centimeters. That kind of thing. And I wonder if we're right there. Probably the exact same size here. Up. Behave yourself. Behave yourself. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, yeah, you know, you got either, it's kind of interesting, the box on this one being very different, right, than the box on this one, which seemed a little higher end, right? And was there any, no, there was no, okay, hold on. There you go. Interesting. Why the difference in the packaging? So let's check it out. How fat is it? How much does it weigh? And let's see if we can grab this in a place where, okay, yeah, about a ½ inch. 13.1 millimeters. Blade stock, what do you think? 3 millimeter? Yeah, right at 0.11. Kick my scale on. And 3.2 ounces, about 93 grams. Pretty easy to kick open. Of course, it's assisted opening. Ergos are fine. It's a straight shot here, so that's fine. You could sneak up here and get near the front, and let's see if we can destroy our own paperwork here. Maybe that. Check the blade sharpness just to kind of get an idea. Okay, I mean, that really is pretty effortless. So actually, I wasn't expecting it to quite be that sharp out of the box. It's really sharp out of the box. Let me try the first one. Wow. Okay, they're both really sharp out of the box. I mean, I know they're supposed to be, but there's varying degrees of sharpness, and so I like to check them. And take a look around. Let me see, what's our lockup? 35% probably. Jimping on top of the blade, so it gives you another surface to kind of get some grip on. And the G10 is pretty grippy. And like I said, you know, tip up right or left-handed, so it's ambidextrous that way. And it's ambidextrous in the fact that it's a flipper tab. There's no thumb studs on this one like there is on this one. Interesting, huh? But this one, of course, is not a flipper, but it's got these ambidextrous thumb studs. And the only way that these kind of favor the right-handers is because of the liner. I mean, it's kind of set up to favor right-handers disengaging the lock bar, that kind of thing. But otherwise, no, it's pretty ambidextrous. And yeah, that G10's pretty grippy. Nothing unusual necessarily. The standoffs are kind of interesting, aren't they? The spacers here. But it's an open design. Yeah, they didn't do any real skeletonized liners, any of that kind of stuff. It doesn't look like they got overly busy with finishing but I mean, there's no sharp edges or anything necessarily. It's just probably the details are not quite as well looked after as they might be on a more expensive knife. But I guess you have to expect that. And yeah, other than that, I don't see any real big issues there. Hardware's nothing to brag about, but you know, it is what it is on a knife like this. And let me see if I can do any disassembly. And let me see if this is gonna... And it does. The whole pivot spins. No, the whole pivot spins, but there's nothing there that gives me an opportunity to stabilize this. So let me try it on this one. This one actually breaks loose. So that was all I was going to try and do, is just kind of have a little peek inside and see what it looks like. And I guess this is going to be the one that's going to allow me to do that, because the other one with that pivot, there's no way to stabilize it on the other side. So if it ain't going to be easy, I ain't going to do it. And let's see what we got here. Okay. So we got regular liner. Okay. Where are we doing our... Oh, there we go. There's our stop. And... Okay. So if we had come off of the front, then we would see this little spring piece here. And I don't know what it's stuck into actually on that side. But it's probably got a little cavity milled out on that side, kind of like the Kershaw knives are. So I'm not going to really worry about that. But yeah, there's your spring assist for the opening. Of course, if you take that off, you probably won't have any detent left and you'll be done, son. Even though you have a detent ball, I've tried to de-assist knives in the past and it hasn't proved to be very fruitful. So I think if it's an assisted knife, you probably ought to just leave it that way. And of course, you've got these little bronze washers here. So that's what that's all about. So let's see if we can get our little spring kicked back in the hole. There we go. Okay, so now we need to get our stop put back in here. Our other washer, and put this on top, and then just like that, put this back. Okay, now what are we missing? Well, the pivot screw is around here somewhere. It's stuck to my driver. And that's the good screwdriver. And this is the unicorn pattern. This is titanium, of course. And of course, this spins. Or this spins. And so that's way cool. I couldn't find my other one, so I used Mr. Fancy today. Let's get you back in line with the number 6s. And where are we lined up? Okay. Okay. And you next. Now, come on. Sit down. Okay. There we go. All right. Where are we? No, we're not decapitating the cap. And what do we got here? And are we back? I don't know if I got that pivot too tight. I probably did. Probably did, actually. Let me see. No, not got any play. It looks relatively centered. Okay. I reckon she's okay. Now, bait and switch, right? Bait and switch. You wouldn't open for me, so we had to do the brother. But yeah, that's something, I guess, if you're going to try and get this to where it'll come apart, you need to put one of these on this side too, so you can break it open. But at least you got to see what it looks like on the inside, the assisted opening, and that would reveal itself better if you had this on the other side. And looking at them, guess what? Wow, that's interesting that your access is here. They just turned the pivot around. I guess it probably doesn't make any difference, does it? That's very strange. Okay, so access not here, but on the back. Access on the front, not on the back. Yeah, I guess that would be my recommendation, is do something to be able to stabilize the other side so it can be unscrewed, because sometimes you can get garbage in that area that has that wire assist, you know, that spring in there. I've done that on Kershaw knives, had to take them apart, pull everything, and even tweak that spring that's in there. You can re-stretch it and give it more spring, and you can bring it back to life. And also, you can get all the junk that collects under there out and clean it and lube it and go again. So it's really nice to be able to take these apart because of that. So that would be, you know, one thing I would want to change about it, is to give it an opening area here so I can pop it loose if they do a little bit too much thread locker. But I'm going to leave you to it. Thank you so much, guys. Revo, check them out. I'll give you the information for Blade Runner Systems, Revo website, and go check them out there, White Mountain, wherever the retailers are that carry Revo. Check them out on their Facebook and Instagram. And you guys, stay sharp.